Welcome back. Today we are going to do an in-depth garden tour. I'm just going to go through how everything is doing in the garden and just kind of explain everything I have. Also, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you for coming to my channel. Hope you enjoy. We're going to start off right here. I have a yellow squash plant. I just got 2 yellow squash off of this plant this morning. It's my first 2 off of it, and it's got some more blooms on it, so we'll get some more off it hopefully here soon. Everything is doing really good. We just got like 2 inches of rain in the past 2 days, so that definitely helped everything out. It's been very dry, but as you can see, we have a small pepper plant here. I don't know how well it's gonna end up doing. Asparagus beans in the back there, they are just going crazy. And these are just regular beans on this side, green beans. The tomatillas, as you can tell, are getting big and tall. They got blooms on them. They're doing great though. You can see some of the asparagus beans have taken to them. That's the pod right there hanging down. This is another squash plant. As you can see, these are pollinating. They are all over the garden. I just actually harvested 2 more squash off this plant here also. Here's some more asparagus beans along here. I need to trim these dang pumpkins back, but they have some bigger pods on them that are getting close to getting ready. Just need them to fill all the way out to the end yet, but they're looking really good. I'm very interested to see how they taste and how they turn out and everything. This is my first time growing them. As you can tell here, my okra is still alive. It has not grown very tall like it normally does, but we'll see how it still turns out. There's even a bloom there. But pumpkin is still taking over, and it has finally got some little pumpkins on it, along with this vine here. And here the peppers. Like I said, I gotta trim all this crap back. That one's got a little pepper up top there, but they just are slow growing. That's another pumpkin plant. As you can tell, it is taking over too. Here is the cucumbers. Didn't harvest any of those today, but there have been. We're just kind of in between them, blooming and picking them. They're still pretty small, so. But they're doing very good. I've been overwhelmed with them, so it's nice to have a little bit of a break. And green beans, I have picked probably 2 handfuls of them so far. So they're doing really good. I can see I missed a few. I'm gonna have to go back through and pick. The peppers, I picked 2 small ones, but they have some small peppers on them. So they're doing good. You can come down here. This pumpkin has been growing for a little bit, and it's getting pretty big. Here's another look at the asparagus beans. And back over here, cabbage. The purple, I think, isn't going to end up doing anything. But my green cabbage, it actually has, all 4 of them have a small head on it that are growing. And then you can tell the tomatillos over here are blooming also. And my sweet corn. It is starting to get some silks on some of the ears, and it is tasseled out. I'm gonna definitely hand pollinate it just to make sure all the ears get nice and pollinated and everything, with it just being this one small row. But it is looking good, especially after getting it the nitrogen that it needs. Tomatoes are doing really good. You can't really tell too much, but inside there are a bunch of green tomatoes just all over. But yeah, they are doing great, and they are growing like crazy. And here's zucchini that ended up dying. Sad to see it go, but I mean, I got enough off of it and got it put in the freezer, so I'm not too upset. But yeah, that is the garden, and it is doing great. Everything is green and lush and starting to get plenty of harvest off of it. And I had enough yellow squash. I made 2 yellow squash pies, and they kind of have like a coconutty flavor. You can't even taste the squash in it. I'll link the recipe down in the description below, so I recommend you try it. It is very good if you like coconut. If I keep getting a bunch of them, I'm definitely going to make more, because I think it is my new favorite squash recipe. Here is my harvest from today. As you can see, 2 peppers, green beans, and yellow squash. I think there's 4 of them. But yes, I got pretty good harvest today. And I had another handful of green beans yesterday. And those are my first peppers.